Hello! Today I'm going to share with you 7 things to look out for when you're looking into getting solar for your home. Hi, I'm Tara Shawn. I'm a wife and mother to a now 5-year-old daughter. She just started kindergarten yesterday, so I'm hoping to have more time to make videos for you. Now, prior to my solar career, I owned an online health and wellness business where I helped people learn how to live healthier. I tested and shared products that I use and personally love, and that align with my values of being non-toxic and healthy, not only for our bodies, but also the environment. I have always been eco-conscious, so my transition into the solar business really felt natural as I continued to serve and help people save money and the planet by going green. Now, the first thing to look out for is if you see an ad or a company is trying to tell you that you may qualify for free solar. These are non-ethical sales tactics and clickbait that simply isn't true. If solar were free, everyone would have it. What is true is that the federal government is paying for 30% of your solar system via a tax credit, which can be used towards your specific tax liability and spread out over several years until you use all of it. But is that considered free solar? Of course not. The second thing to look out for is when you hear about a free battery, which is something I've been seeing a lot of the big companies doing lately. This is similar to free solar in that it's deceptive. There's companies that are selling solar panels plus a battery. However, the battery is just baked into the price quoted. It's definitely not free, so don't be fooled by this. The third thing to look out for when being pitched for solar is the cashback option. Many times a sales rep will offer a $500 to $1,000 cashback incentive or referral fee after installation. While this may sound awesome and you might love having that money back, what's often practiced is that additional cost is built into your proposal. You're essentially not only paying for that incentive yourself, but also paying for it with interest if you're financing your solar project. Wouldn't you rather just have a premium solar system at an affordable price? The fourth thing to look out for is door knockers. I'm sure by now you've had several people come to your door and try to talk to you about solar. Many of these are brand new reps. They're knocking on your door, they're not very knowledgeable, they may give you incorrect info, such as saying your utility bill could be $0, or they'll quote you a system size or price right at the door or a few hours later. I have always thought it's important to sleep at least one night on a big decision such as this, and will never pressure anyone, which leads me to my next thing to look out for. Number 5 is high pressure sales. Some companies will send over a sales rep at your home at an appointment time that either they or a door knocker scheduled. And they're literally taught to use high pressure sales tactics. They will not leave your kitchen table until you either sign up for solar right then and there, or you literally have to kick them out. My company will meet with you at either of our 2 convenient offices, your home, a coffee shop, or a video conference at a time that is convenient and a place that is most comfortable for you. Number 6 is the proposal you receive from a solar company and the rep may be sharing and really pushing is what's called a power purchase agreement, also known as a PPA or a lease. Basically, these are 2 options where the homeowner does not own the solar system, but still buys cheaper electricity than the utility company. The issue I see here sometimes is the solar company pushes these options hard, over purchasing the system and owning it, because the company takes advantage of all the tax credits and gets paid for selling electricity cheaper the same way a utility company does. The company wants to make revenue. This way they teach their sales reps to really push these products, even if a purchase is overall a better benefit for the homeowner. We have many finance companies that offer loans with no money down, and when you purchase the system in the future, you will own the system, and at that point, you will be energy independent. I have also seen proposals with high escalators, up to 3.9% per year, which isn't as much savings for the homeowner and tends to actually leave the homeowner with higher bills in the years to come. If you are looking at a PPA, I recommend asking for a proposal without an escalator. Make sure it's transferable and that you can buy out the system at fair market value at any time. Also ask about the brand of equipment because a lot of companies tend to use lower quality equipment for leases and PPAs. I'll go into much more detail about PPAs and leases in another video, but for now, just know that our clients typically choose to go with us since we offer highly competitive pricing for top-tier equipment that's in your best interest. The seventh thing to look out for is design and production flaws. When I'm comparing our proposal with another company's, many times I'll see that others provide more panels and higher energy production levels than what we have. However, their design may have panels completely covering a roof, ignoring fire setback codes that the city requires and placing panels over vents. The energy productions are also inflated, and I've spoken with many people who don't get the production levels they were promised by a company. These companies just want to get the deal done, and they have to make changes and revisions down the road, not being able to provide what they were originally promised. We are different in that we will only share a design possibility that never ignores obstructions or vents and follows each city's specific fire setback codes for an accurate look at your design. We also do not inflate production numbers so your system will produce what we say it will, often more times than agreed to. That's right, I am giving you more than 7. There's one more that I think is really important, and it's a big one, and that is no contact post-sale. I hear and talk to people with at least once a week that have gone solar either recently or years ago. And I met someone who got solar installed just the other day, and I asked, how's it producing? And they're like, well, we don't know. They haven't followed up. Then I asked if they got permission to operate or PTO, and again, we don't know. We haven't gotten anything. They haven't responded to us. They haven't sent us any emails. And I'm like, well, how do you know your system's working? Didn't you get an email with a link to set up the monitoring? And he's like, no, I didn't get that. I said, well, you need to do that because the first sign that your system's offline will be your $600 electric bill. He had 2 SolarEdge string inverters and no monitoring at all. And so the bottom line is he was not happy with the company he went with. The moral of the story is do business with a company that's responsive, transparent, and established. Our company has been in the solar industry for 10 years and will be here to address your concerns and answer your questions. So if you do have any questions or comments, please feel free to ask and I'll be sure to get back to you as soon as I can. If you're interested in seeing what your options are for the best equipment at the best prices, I would love to help you. Feel free to contact me at solargirltara@gmail.com or 424-262-1122. I hope you enjoyed this video of the top things to look out for when you're looking into solar for your home, and I hope that you have a beautiful sunny day.